I do know it's mostly kids that actually watch haunting stuff.
No, it's not.
Kids love that stuff.
I don't know if we're live yet, but if you are, hi everybody.
Hello.
What am I doing? Studio. Drop that across. Content. Live. How do I do this now? How do you do this now? Menu. Shareable link. Sorry, I've done it.
You've done it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live.
If anybody's there, say hello. If not, just wait for me to stop being a dick. Oh, that should fire up. How do you do this now? Yeah, we're live. And there's one watching apparently, which would be me. Sorry, I've done it. Menu.
You've done it?
Yeah, pop up chat. Let's kill that. Hey up, Mick, you alright?
Hi, Mick.
Right. Oh, let's see what we can do. Anyway, welcome to what we would call the show. I've actually renamed it the Trainwreck. If you've not met us before, obviously I'm John, NAPM, and this is Emma. She just turns up every now and again. I just can't get rid of her, but we're going to watch some random stuff on YouTube to do the hauntings and then give our feedback. If anybody in chat wants to give their feedback, go for it. 2 chats tonight. That's it. Right, it's Bizarre Bob, innit? It is a train wreck, Mick, tell you. Absolute train wreck. Can you hear us okay? Let me double check sound. You keep going.
Okay. Keep going and do what? What about? Oh. I think we should watch that one. That one. That one looks good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you putting that first one on?
No, because we've seen it. I just don't know which one. Thanks, mate. Cheers for letting us know. Sounds alright. No, so you need to go to Bizarre Bob. And he got his videos, and then the ones in red we've already seen.
Right, yeah.
That's now 11 minutes long, so we did that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we watched that one.
Oh.
Yeah, we watched that one last night. Right, we'll try this. Bear with me. Right. It's just too loud. Let me know if you can't hear us, whatever.
27th of 2024. A woman
Cheers.
in Zealand immediately grabs her phone.
Hey, Millie.
Something on camera.
Hi, Mills.
It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight it occurred once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed or haunted. But even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place, and it's all because of this incident. The following is her footage. Watch.
This thing just moved.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at it. What the hell is that? But it's mad. Anyway, I'll keep going.
Why
Sorry.
would you have like that?
Really football period team in the New York Football Giants. Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and sticking forth in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, get a good win, and see how they win that moving forward.
Could be an ad flash, but
There's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're Dallas, you don't care if it's by 5 or it's going to be like, you just happy that you moved to 2 or 2.
yeah, it could be lens flare from
And
right.
you don't know anything at this point. You just let Ryan Clark with the left shoe off. How do you assess?
Don't shut for
Feels a lot better if he's on the feet.
And that would be, if he's missing any significant time out of it, he's that better. He's a better player than he's on football.
No, it's not another balloon, Millie. I might have to film Mickey on that. I don't know if you saw it.
The door just moved.
Winning percentage goes to 60% when everything's open.
33 proposed 100 affordable housing laws, including the nation.
Quiet early on, much more involved, particularly
The safety over the top, and you'll see right down here. A free personal Suzuki dessert. An entree plus free dessert, just 13
Video's way too long.
Sweet deal.
Oh God! It is another balloon. You called it. Shit, move there. There's something in that, isn't there, Mick?
Yeah? No.
Oh,
Are you
Jesus.
real?
Yep.
You can do it again.
Yeah, very spooky.
I won't watch.
Oh, Millie, that's brilliant. I love it. That is so creepy though.
Millie, you should get one for your mum. Did it move?
It was at this point that Jaylen knew that what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move. Only moving ever so slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive. But strangely, it's only when Jaylen isn't looking directly at the doll. It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught by being very subtle. However, seeing that her mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed. Whether a coincidence or not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jaylen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged, just how exactly did the doll move on its own? And was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view?
We've got a bit of a lag
like
on
most
the stream.
videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer
We're about
to
20
this
seconds
question.
ahead. There's not
But
a
as
lot we can do.
always,
It's delayed.
let me know what you think down below.
Oh my goodness.
Not surprising though,
I'd
is
be
it?
fascinated. I would. If that were in my house, I'd be fascinated.
Mick said it moved and, sorry, Jardy and Millie just get a turtle balloon.
Yeah. Just get her a tortoise, Millie. I'll even pay for it. I'm not even kidding. I'm
Number
so
7.
mean.
In the following video, a man is inspecting a property where something very alarming was caught on camera the previous night.
See, guess what? Meron na naman kaming mga hindi...
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there. However, unbeknownst to Benji,
I think it's me for watching it and putting it out live.
Have you noticed, like Millie's just said, she says, why is it always balloons and what Noah likes? It is. That was Paw Patrol. And
wouldn't just be a
Elmo.
squatter he encounters, but also something else. In his own words, this house terrifies him. It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters. He often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is why he's made this into a video series. But it's the following video from his whole series that has left viewers creeped out. This is what he caught.
Ayun. There is somebody in here. I know you're in there, man.
Where's it got to stop?
Hello?
Yeah.
Police! I know you're in there, man.
Did you just throw something?
Taser?
Oh, it's too right. Why is he filming it though?
If they weren't filming it, we'd be buggered, wouldn't we?
Right, this is what Mick. If you'll understand this, if you're scared of something like you've not seen ghosts, you don't know what they are and all that stuff, and you don't understand them. So, like me seeing my first ghost, I'm not going to film it. I'm going to be either running the hell out of there, or I'm going to be running around with a bat ready to beat somebody around the head. It gets me every time. I think these are fakes. These ones. Although the door moving were pretty cool, but again, that could be staged.
What the hell?
Yeah, very nice kitchen.
It could be quite a nice house, that. Really.
Yeah, it's America though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did somebody just
What the
pass?
What? No, that was a real person. Come on.
Watch that again.
You need to go a bit further back.
Something past that door then. It's not that bad, Millie, it's quick.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ. That's faked. This is fake.
Some
But it's gone. That's the.
drunken
Yeah, but that's the.
dude.
Oh.
It's just.
She's in your house, man.
Eh?
So is it just like a squatter?
Eh?
Not to do with spirits.
It was seeing the door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing it move was that the squatter was in there, but strangely, that wasn't the case. He would eventually come to the conclusion that this was just a draft or a wind current that moved it. But
I think
fast
it's just
forward
show
to
you
only a week
difference
later, and
between
Benji
real and
uploads
not.
a video that completely changes this notion. Benji is back at the house, ready to confront the person inside. Expecting a squatter, he grabs his phone to record them. What he records, though, is a different type of encounter. Take a look.
Hello?
So this might be something else then. Here we go.
Hello?
Is it?
It's not. It's alright.
Hello?
Chelsea fan.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside this room. Although briefly seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look, but when he looks again, it's not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in an instant. Even weirder is that the camera seems to be either glitching or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with these squatters before, naturally assumed that this was another trespasser, so he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no squatter is found inside. To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter.
To me, that was just a squatter.
No, I don't think the second one was, because he went straight in. If it wasn't edited, when you're looking at a camera from dark, it looked odd because there was something like forming or dissipating or something like that. Like energy, it was weird. Because you do see that when you get them filmed and stuff sometimes.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
it's hard with
then you've got to debunk it with blinds and light coming through blinds and everything. Because it can...
It's Black Magic Man lol.
But yeah, there's loads of different things it could be, other
Felicia
than spirit.
had caught footage of something that's left her shaken up ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video, Felicia is seen playing with her dog on her back porch before suddenly it happens. It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the footage and amplifying the audio, you hear this. The reason behind Felicia's fearful reaction is now clear. A disembodied voice had spoken to her. Listening closely, it sounds as if it's saying, "Get out." Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open for her dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside. Even he is sensing something unusual. From the curtain behind Felicia moving at the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was paranormal. Now, no further clips have been posted by her, which only helps to make this incident a total mystery.
Oh, I've had that before, so I think that's believable.
Yeah, but on a camera.
Yeah, but why wouldn't it be heard on a camera?
Because you won't pick it up on a camera, ever. It's staged. That's edited and staged.
Yeah, but I've had that before.
Yeah, but you could take that footage and you could put a voice over that in about 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. But not all of them are going to be fake like that.
That's fake. Yeah, but look, she's on her phone. Watch.
Well, she could be playing it on her phone.
No. Watch.
Yeah, but her reaction.
Watch her body language.
At the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was...
Right, watch her body language when she's coming out. Why is she on her phone? Right, she's with her dog. You don't go outside. You spend 5 minutes and you go outside and enjoy yourself.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the
footage on her phone, watch her body language,
audio,
because you know she's
you hear this.
waiting for it to react. Watch. She didn't even react properly.
Behind Felicia's
she turned exactly to where it came from.
Now clear.
That's not leaving in it is it?
Had spoken to her. Listening close.
No, Millie, sometimes they staged out there for money. I don't know. Bizarre Bob might pay him. I've no idea. But
closely, it sounds as if it's saying...
This guy gets a lot of views. Like, he's on... This has got 2.8 million views. So that's a lot of money.
Get out. Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open for her dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside.
The dog's not even...
I think, well, yeah, I agree with you there, because to me, the dog's reacting because she's reacting. So dog's doing that because she's acting like that.
Maybe.
I don't think it's sensing out.
No. Number 5.
Following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players passed the ball to each other.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Yeah.
This is captured.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen? More mistakes happen. But that is what development looks like.
Oh,
if
wow.
you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable, yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner, but you're not going to get better. You have making mistakes here.
Yeah, I agree, Millie. Yeah. Help. Simply Mac.
And then you get to that level, and then you go again, and it's never ending. It's the same.
Now, the social media account that posted this video had no idea what was
somebody up there.
captured until tons of comments started coming in, mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a distance, but not so far that it's hard to make out something moving. Now, just to compare, there's a person standing up right here, and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are clearly recognizable as people, but this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable. It's clear that something is moving, but it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen. While some speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player running in the bleachers, others are quite baffled by it. With no comment or explanation given by the account that posted this video, the question remains unanswered. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
It's a funny one, isn't it?
No, because it's a ghost. You see, there's no action, there's no nothing. Like, if you need... Back to YouTube, like, if you get some random noise, like, you cut it into a short. I shouldn't be saying this live, but it's a noise of nothing. You cut it into a short and make it as scary as possible or as captivating.
Well, yeah, but that's what people do,
and you get views, but that's not. It's just a video and it's just a spirit going across. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Billy No Mates. He went to go watch Match for free, didn't he?
Best way to do it.
What do you think?
I don't know.
That's real. It's not got you on edge, that's why. If it scares you and it captivates you, you're going to believe it. If it's just like you see not ghosts all the time, like, oh, it just comes and goes.
Yeah, but that's
how you see them and that's how they appear on video.
Well, I do see them in that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's how they appear on video. The one with the dog, that was completely staged.
Okay.
I'll throw one. We'll edit one if you want. I'll do you randomly doing something. I'll do some. We'll film it and we'll scare you, and then we'll film that, and then I'll just do a voiceover and release it on YouTube, and you can watch it back. Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Team of one. Yep. He didn't have to pay to get in though, did he? It's all a good thing, isn't it?
Oh God, this scene.
Number 4.
Now, the following video comes from Virshini, a mother who lives in a quaint house where it seems that things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virshini. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home, to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume that the family has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something strange always happens inside the room. The following video is just one of many instances in which something inexplicable happens. But unlike other instances, this one has left the family pretty spooked. This is what they caught.
It's Jimmy.
Oh, John.
That comes from the door. I've seen that there. Whoa, I messed up.
I feel like that's something that's a builder. It's something building. What is that? Building energy. Want it to move?
Had it not been for the baby monitor inside the room, Virshini would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She searched the whole space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack. Virshini jumps up in response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virshini is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera.
I liked that one.
Yeah, but you're going to go on Snap Reel because it went scary
No, I liked
again.
that one. Yeah, but they don't really scare me, do they? I liked that one.
On October 2nd of 2024,
the one with dog?
Live broadcast on the TV News Network left many viewers who tuned in completely spooked. The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report.
Ghost trying to pull flip challenge with Barbie. Possibly, yeah? They might have a sense of humour. Or it could have been Jimmy.
That was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left creeped out upon seeing it. He replays the live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it starts in from up here, it comes down and does a swirl. It comes down and there's another one that pops in over here.
She's contributor and former national Pence. First, your reaction.
Now rewind it in slow-mo.
Advisor. First, your reaction.
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I could see it.
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same program recorded the incident. Take a look.
Look at that.
Having a closer look, one can see
moth.
That's what I was thinking. What's that?
why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by.
Yeah.
While the idea of this
I'm going moth, yeah. What does everybody else think? That reminds me of something out of Ghostbusters. Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah.
being a bug has been thought of, many comments claim that it can't be a bug, as it would have to be very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. Because the lens is still a lens, and that's crap. It's not even, I don't think it's 720, it's probably 480, isn't it? 480p, that.
I don't know.
Simple amount, would you reckon? Anybody else? Or?
From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds.
It's a ghost.
But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge on what exactly was caught on camera.
How much UFO? You see this on Bear Grylls episode. He's in the jungle.
Catch it and eat it. I don't know.
No, it does look a bit flowy, but that could be how it's sort of like caught up by the camera because of the darkness. Because the darkness does loads of. The best way I can explain it is it. What does it do? It makes it really grainy.
Like so, pixelates.
Yeah,
it.
so things don't. So like Minecraft pixelated, you know, like big brick type thing. That's what it does.
I can't.
I seen them aliens. They scared me. Number 2. They broke me.
At around 11 p.m. on a Sunday night, a man quickly takes out his phone to record.
Could be, bats, yeah. Bats move very fast, yeah.
This exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him. and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk. What the fuck? I know you guys didn't believe me, but somebody walking by.
I'm not tripping, Holmes.
¿Qué pasó, güey? Oh, Regina! Ahí va saliendo.
Right there, yeah, you can see it.
What the? Mira! What the hell? Salió de la... What the?
It's there again, look.
What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
It appears that the man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a dark, shadowy figure manifest out of nowhere. It seemingly emerges out of the brick wall.
I don't know. Every video's like that. Look, getting to UFOs, honestly, like, it pisses me off because apparently there's all the UFOs seem to be in Ecuador or like Venezuela or something like that, and they've all got like Nokia 5310s with a, I don't even know if it's a 180p camera, but yeah, you're right, I agree with that. Yes, on Xperia.
God, them phones.
Somehow,
but it's good because some of it is moving.
Phasing through it.
But
looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case. They, or it, just suddenly appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had been there, the man continues to record in total disbelief. What just happened, according to him, is something that can't be explained. Now, it's hard to say for sure if that's so, especially with no further context or additional footage. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now, this last video was submitted to me by Hannah P, who caught something on camera that she can't seem to explain. It goes without saying, but what was captured has freaked her out to say the least. She had just finished eating dinner when suddenly she heard what sounded like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls on her phone, this is captured.
Sorry, apologies. Pressing the wrong button.
Almost ever since 40 years. What was your first impression of her after? I was in blue jeans and a plaid and a big.
Should be back now.
Hello?
Should be able to hear us now, Melly. I muted it on one button. Apologies.
Whoa.
Dog's reacting though.
Yeah. Someone coming downstairs.
Yeah, definitely freak. I agree with that.
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident. Somehow, a creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs. Her dog seems to notice this, given that he barks when the creaks are heard. But creepiest of all, the sound of charging footsteps descending the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera. Now Hannah has had this happen to her more than once, which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before. But like all incidents, this one has yet to be explained. Just who or what was running down the staircase? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Alright, let's do another. I'm safe. You alright?
Something out of Luigi's Mansion.
Don't watch alone. I'm coming for you.
What, you?
In the following video.
Really
Simply Mac, you missed Billy T early.
Yeah, Billy T.
He's not going live though.
Two friends are goofing off inside an indoor playground at a time when no one else is around.
Darby 3 times. Okay, where'd you go?
It's late at night, and the restaurant where the kids' play area is located isn't being occupied by children. So, with not much else to do, both friends rush over to the restaurant's playground to have some fun. However, it would be during this playful moment that something pretty creepy is caught on camera. The following is what they caught. Take a look.
Okay, this is my POV. Enjoy. This is what we have to get up to. This is really
Can't go over this, bro.
I feel too big to do this.
Do you call us out of breath?
Yeah. Wait, where'd you go? Left or right?
I went left.
Which way do I go? I feel like I'm in Alice in Wonderland. Okay, she went that way. Freaky.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yours is brighter, mine's all dark. Okay. You guys, I can't do this.
Do it then.
I feel like I keep bonking my head too. That's crazy. There's like actually down here. This is literally for human hamsters. Oh my god, someone bashed in this window. I feel like this is.
Neither friend had realized what was caught until much later, and the one recording this didn't hear anything while taking the video. The only voice heard was her friend's, who was somewhere far off in the jungle gym. The other voice was completely missed, but not by the camera's mic, as apparently a child's voice is captured.
Freaky. Yours is brighter, mine's all dark.
It isn't clear as to what's being said or whispered, but it sounds like the babbling noise you'd hear from a young child. For this reason, viewers think that this might have been the ghost of a child who hasn't left the playground. If that's the case, then who knows what else happens at night when no one else is around. While it isn't exactly certain what was caught, both friends were creeped out by this clip. But unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
I think it were a bit.
I just were about to tears with that then.
Yeah.
I just felt like closing my computer down and calling it quits. Number 7.
Inside an airplane is an employee who's recording a video showing what he does on a typical workday. As part of the cleaning crew, his main job is to clean planes that have just landed.
You never
This
know.
is something that he often does at night, especially with planes that are big enough to hold the most trash. But one night, he decides to do something different. Rather than leaving the plane that he just cleaned, he stays behind. Usually, a cabin cleaner moves on to clean the next aircraft, but seeing that his work was done and that no passengers would board the plane for a while, he stays. Purely for the fun of it, he does this. But this experience was anything but fun, because as he hides in the back of the plane, this happens.
Anyone could do that.
Grandmama! I don't like Noah. I'm sorry, I don't like Elmo.
No, I'm not dumb enough to lift those shades up because I got my flash on it here. Don't catch my ass if they see.
Just see Elmo's head popping out.
The balloon.
Yeah, I like that. Woohoo!
Now they all though, it's
I'm here.
mad cold in here. And it's dark. I mean, I know it doesn't look that dark on the camera, but it's dark.
Is that about it? It's dark.
Where?
Let's go! Let's go! Right, sitting on the back of the plane. Y'all probably think I'm insane. Probably think I'm doing this for fame.
Whoa.
Telling him to shut up. Yeah, run.
Say, probably think I'm doing it for fame.
Caught off guard, he walks over to see if anyone's there, but to his shock, the space is completely empty. Somehow, the seatbelt flings out towards the aisle in a sudden motion without there being someone on the seat. It seemingly throws itself as if unbuckled by a passenger who's eager to get off the plane. Whatever it was that just happened scared the living daylights out of him, so much so that he scurries back to his hiding spot in the back of the plane. Hours pass, and he gets off the plane after personnel finds him inside. All in all, this experience has left him so rattled that he continues to share updates talking about this incident and mentioning how he should have stayed out of this plane. It goes without saying, but this incident has spooked him beyond belief.
Never leaving the hood. They were terrible.
On August 27th of 2024, a store manager watches footage of something that happened earlier while sounding pretty nervous. He immediately ran to his computer to pull up the video and save it, just in case no one believes him.
Why?
Because I can sit on the stall and you can't. Sorry, just technical difficulties. She's mourning, she's comfortable.
My back's hurting.
Yeah, my back's hurting. Right, you ready?
Something happened as he was unpacking boxes, and he knows that he caught it on camera. In fact, many things happen in this footage, but it's what happens towards the end of the video that terrifies him greatly. Ever since then, he's been watching his back, hoping that it doesn't
If you break the chair, you owe me 25 quid.
happen again. The following is the store manager's footage. Watch.
Single night. Just putting things away from the box. All right, now watch. I want you guys to focus on this area right here. Okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit.
They haven't got the first clue on how to use it.
All right, watch.
If you have the doctrine right and you stow it on a shelf in your closet and do not pull that doctrine out.
Boom, you see that?
1080p, bruv.
I'm gonna get back here for you guys to give you a better view. Look at that. And I'm just like tripping, like, what? Okay, but pay attention to this area right here.
Something like that. All touched.
Watch.
They could teach justification correctly. But so what? It's not what I asked you.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here.
I'm fucking knackered, mate.
It's just me. See that?
It's a good diet, though. I like it.
Come out. I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, come on. Jeebus.
Is that you? That threw down the box earlier? Come on out. You don't scare me. Come on out, pussy. Always trying to mess with me.
I almost want a demon with an hour. Yeah, expensive. This is doing it.
Oh!
Do you want over? No, I don't. I do not. What, I'm just forced to be in John's flat?
She feels like that all the time. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, shit. No. Hell no. Hell.
Hell no, what?
Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? I'm here. Where am I though? What's it? Look, there I am right there. Look, you see that?
It's there.
You see that?
That's legit.
It won't provoke.
Yeah, it went balloon.
No.
It would provoking it though, won't it? So
As
it
if
would
the store
bound to do
manager wasn't
something like
already
that if there was
spooked,
something
this
there.
happens, recorded by the camera. If no one was there, it was a ghost caught on.
Number 5.
Wow.
We'll have to see if the combine
Video was
harvester is
submitted to
warmed
me by
up.
Alicia B. who
Gotta get the
recorded something that's
cornfield.
left her pretty spooked. The whole incident took place at around 11 p.m. as Alicia recorded from inside her car. She was picking up her boyfriend from work like she usually does, only this time, something catches her attention, prompting her to film this moment. In the distance is a motel like any other motor lodge. It's a basic motel with not much activity going on, or at least it seems like that, because as Alicia looks closely, she sees this.
Bro, focus. That's it right.
What is that?
What the bro? What the
Having no clue as to what she was seeing, Alicia couldn't help but gasp. It was obvious that her eyes weren't playing tricks on her after seeing it more than once. A dark silhouette continuously appears and disappears as if flickering out of existence. This shadow, or whatever this might have been, just flashes momentarily before the video ends. Understandably, Alicia sends this footage in the hopes of getting an answer to her question. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether ghost or not, a definitive answer has yet to be given.
Poor Elmo.
I missed that.
On the night of September 26th of 2022, a family is enjoying their evening inside their home when out of nowhere, they find themselves immersed in a very peculiar incident. At approximately 9 p.m., Renee Salcido and her family had stopped what they were doing after being alerted by a noise coming from the front door. They weren't expecting any visitors, so naturally, they were startled. But nevertheless, they were cautious from that moment on, and rightfully so, because apparently, the noise they heard was actually from a set of bells that were dangling on their doorknob.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. It couldn't have been, it wasn't a figure, definitely. It definitely looked like someone opening and closing blinds.
Went off meant that someone had grabbed the handle. Freaked out, Renee shows the exact moment they're heard on camera.
Yeah, I heard the bell.
Did you move the bell at all of it?
Huh?
Did you move the bell?
No. I heard the bell ring.
It's the footage from outside that's left Renee and her family completely shook. The bells can be heard rattling against the door, but strangely, no one is seen grabbing the handle where the bells are placed. It's audible enough.
Number... I can't count. 3!
Now the following video was suggested by Jose H, who...
Doesn't always... Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. They're just a bit crap
this
today,
video was
aren't they?
captured by a man inside a building that was next to a fire. The man recording this had already called the fire department to put out the flames. So, as he waits, he records this video. But he wasn't just filming to get the fire on camera, but rather to record something else. At first, he didn't notice it, but after taking a closer look, he sees it. This is what he saw.
I'm just gonna sort of like, I'll translate this for you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna, sorry, we'll try another. I agree with that, that's just gotta be.
The figure of...
Let me just refresh so we know where we're at. Let's go that one. That one. Was that, 24 minutes.
On September 18th of 20...
TikTok. In the revenge of Elmo on TikTok, he comes to get Emma as a balloon. What will happen in Emma Elmo Balloon 3?
2023, a couple of friends are meeting up at a friend's house to practice for a dance recital.
Is there any other channels
in a few days?
that you can suggest? You can link because you're a mod.
So they want to make...
We'll probably get copyright strike as well. You're not so bad with Bizarre Bob. I think he shares his content. I have to wait 20 seconds for a response now. One.
Make sure their dance is perfectly choreographed. Throughout the night, the friends record themselves dancing solo before eventually filming their collective dance. But fast forward to only a couple hours later, and something very strange happens. According to the group, they were playing a game inside a room when something pretty creepy happened. This is what was caught.
Can you just keep it to yourself?
Yeah.
Alright.
Up, wait, middle, down. Okay, I'll do the... Yeah.
Alright. Fly.
Now in spirit.
Let's go.
Oh, Sir Spooks.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. Starting off today's video, we'll be taking a look at two videos that were posted on TikTok in March of 2025 by a woman named Emily Dell. In the video, Emily explains that she was hearing weird noises at her door, and she wanted to see if she could capture them on camera. And sure enough, she did capture something very strange. At first, it's hard to make out what's happening beyond the door, but as Emily moves closer, the sounds become a lot clearer.
Why would you sit there filming?
You'd open the door, wouldn't you?
No, you just...
It almost sounds like some sort of strange static or crackling noise is coming from behind the door, as well as someone's voice. Emily says that she initially thought that it was an animal, but she eventually realized that that was not the case. In a second video that Emily uploaded later on, she takes us through a house and shows us that you can't see anyone outside the door, adding even more creepy fuel to the fire.
Okay.
Are you there? Let me in!
And this is why I can't call the cops, because when I go to look, there's no one there.
Oh, it's very solid. I don't get it.
It's hard to see, but I'm not opening the door. There's like no one out there, and like This is a window. There's no people, but this is a window, and you can see out there. It's hard to see. So I don't know.
It's Barbie in a girly suit.
So what do you think is going on here?
They're fucking scary enough.
Some people think it could be the work of a mimic, a type of paranormal entity sent to copy human voices in order to lure people out. Others have suggested a skinwalker, a creature from NAPM.
I don't think a skinwalker could be arsed doing something like that.
I know what it is.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Whole folklore, known for shape-shifting and imitating voices to deceive or frighten. Now, how plausible are those theories? Well, it really depends on what you believe. Mimics are more of a modern internet urban legend with little historical background, but they've become popular in creepy story circles because of how eerily real they feel. Skinwalkers, on the other hand, come from actual Native American folklore.
Yeah, why the fuck is he going to piss around with your door?
Well, exactly.
They're advanced then.
But their stories are deeply tied to specific cultural and spiritual beliefs.
I'm just going to come to your door.
So while it's
Let's go
unlikely
bother
that
Emma. Let's go bother Emily.
what Emily
Sound like
calls
his
a
bed running out really quick.
skinwalker, the behavior, strange noises, imitation of voices, something unseen outside, definitely lines up with how these entities are described. Whatever the case, it's creepy, and Emily clearly experienced something that
Oh my god.
unsettled.
That's coming
Drop
with the
your
day
thoughts in
one,
the
that one.
comments.
Well played.
I'd love to hear your take. Over on TikTok, a woman named Destiny Sanchez shared that her boyfriend was working on installing Wi-Fi at someone's home for his job when he encountered something absolutely terrifying. The video shows Destiny's boyfriend quietly filming and whispering to the camera, saying that he's been hearing strange noises, even though he's completely alone in the house.
At least we've got good quality footage.
There's nobody in here.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't find mouse. Look. Watch.
It's not an Elmo, is it?
It is, watch. It ain't oven. Help.
Don't, because I'll piss myself.
Throughout the video,
Elmo,
you
yeah,
hear occasional
definitely.
breathing and faint whispers.
I think that's your nickname now,
Definitely
Elmo.
seem to be coming
Yeah.
from an unseen presence, or perhaps something from beyond. Destiny also notes that the house her boyfriend was in was built
Should do
back
new
in
intro.
1954.
Welcome to the video. It's NAPM and Elmo, and we're gonna do
So it's definitely got some age to it. Could it be that he was paid a visit by a past resident, or do you think this is something else entirely? One of the creepiest moments comes when a ghostly voice clearly whispers
I can't breathe.
the word help.
Gelmo, yeah, Gelmo.
And is it even trying to communicate with him directly? It's hard to say.
If they're going
The
to a
whisper
media,
is
they're
subtle
going,
but distinct,
can you
and
contact
it
me,
doesn't
Grandma,
sound
please?
like
Because
any
I'm
kind
still
of
being
obvious
haunted
audio
by
glitch or
Elmo to
interference.
this dude.
Of course, there's also the possibility of audio.
Can't wait till it gets older. I'm going to show him
a
that.
psychological phenomenon where our brains
It's almost
interpret
comprehend.
random sounds as
Yeah, that's your
something
nickname,
familiar,
Gelmo.
like voices or words. That could explain why we think we
You
hear help.
mean all you.
Still,
No, that's
given the eerie
hilarious.
timing and other strange
I need a
sounds in
buffet.
the clip, it's
My
understandable
man was
why
installing
some people
Wi-Fi at
believe
this house
something
and he
more
came
is
across a
going on
ghost
here.
breathing and
And
whispering.
if it was a spirit reaching out, what exactly was it trying to say?
It was built in
Sadly,
1954.
we may never know the answer.
Did we even have Wi-Fi back then?
It's getting worse, isn't it? I'm crying. Good. You're giving your comments.
Over on the paranormal video subreddit, a user known as Heron shared a chilling video captured on security camera. He explains that his father used to work the night shift as a security guard in a building and would occasionally send him odd videos from the job. The uploader says he's never been quite sure what to make of this.
Right, this weird stuff that it happens because I do. So when we do nights at hospital, we have to do flushing, but down on B2, which is where they do scans and stuff, it's nobody there, and it's just weird.
This particular clip, but admits it's always creeped him out, and he's curious to hear other people's thoughts. So without further ado, let's take a look.
She's gone. Mate, you should have seen Paddy she was having yesterday, like legit. I showed it back how offended she was. She's laughing at herself now, which is good.
Oh God, I can't. I'm crying with laughing.
Gilmo. Grandma Elmo. Grandmama.
Did you catch it? If you look closely at the corner of the screen, you'll notice what appears to be a ghostly figure just standing still, barely
on
moving.
the screen down here.
It doesn't walk, it doesn't vanish, it just lurks. The uploader mentions that he's always thought it looked like a woman, though we can't say for sure. Woman or not, there's clearly something there, and it's unsettling how still and human-shaped it is. At one point it even looks like the figure sways slightly, as if shifting its weight or breathing.
It's definitely...
That small movement is what makes it feel a little too real to be a trick of the light. Of course, some viewers have suggested that it could be a bug on the camera lens. And while that's always a possibility with all the security footage, the swaying movement makes that explanation feel a little less convincing, especially since the rest of the shot remains
I can't breathe. Stop it. I'm fucking tired.
I've got a sketch. Welcome to Sesame Street. This is for the people that can't afford the proper cakes. We've got Gilmo. You can bake it yourself. Available at Morrison's now.
Stable. Is it a trick of the light, a lens anomaly, or did this camera genuinely catch something unexplainable lurking in the corner of that building?
I like that one.
Unfortunately, we don't even know where this was filmed, though the space looks like an office or maybe even a hotel, so who knows? Maybe one of us will unknowingly end up there one day, only to get a closer look at whatever this thing was.
I just know that every video's gonna have elbow in it now.
Over on TikTok, a user going by Adventures with D-Baby posted a series of videos that start off as ordinary, but take a seriously eerie turn. In the first clip, she is seen unlocking a door in her home when behind her, the attic entrance suddenly swings open on its own. She hears it creak and turns around quickly, but surprisingly, she doesn't seem too alarmed. In fact, she barely reacts, simply moving on to enter the room like nothing happened. That calm reaction actually makes the situation feel even weirder somehow. In the second and third videos, her landlord comes by to help investigate. Together, they open the attic and take a look inside. They don't find anyone up there at the time, but something about the scene feels off. For one, there are several small holes in the attic, holes that the woman claims definitely weren't there before. But more disturbingly, in the final moments of the last video, you can clearly see a blanket and a pillow tucked away in the attic space, as if someone had been sleeping up there. That changes the tone of everything. While paranormal activity is one theory, this might point to something even scarier. the possibility that someone was secretly living in the attic. Naturally, there are mundane explanations for things like attic doors.
What the fuck is that? Do you know the worst thing is, right?
I was dead proud of it.
She's proud.
Look at Mal.
That's gonna be a picture of WhatsApp.
Look at his eyes.
Right, sorry, back to stream.
One eye
Jesus.
looks like a nipple.
I don't want to see that.
Drafts, weak hinges, shifting temperatures, but when you pair that with bedding in the attic,
Where? I don't know what to do right now. Hang on.
Oh no, it candles. I was standing there.
Look at his head. How great eyes are looking. Oh, the eyes are like boobs. Oh, fucking hell.
Do they look like boobies?
Fucking Elmo again, why? Melmo. That is definitely melted Elmo.
Nipplets.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh. It's non-binary as well.
It's gender fluid.
and unexplained
Poor child. Luckily he's one who won't remember it, hopefully.
This video is
showed
only
you a bit
a few
of
months
it.
old, so hopefully we'll get an
He'll have to
update
get
soon.
counselling when he's older.
In the meantime, maybe give
Whoa,
your
see
attic
that?
a second
Yeah.
look, because you never really know who or what might be out there.
I'm going to make one especially for you, Mackenzie.
Never make a cake again for you.
I'm going to do it on a live.
She's going to do your Minecraft cake. Which part do you want?
I'll do you a villager.
Imagine you're driving down a road
Just
late
don't
at
mess
night.
that up, man.
You're probably exhausted and counting down the minutes until you can get to your destination, whether it's home
I
or
know they're called
somewhere else.
villagers. Theo used to call
However,
them
what would
villagers.
happen if you encountered something absolutely
God.
terrifying while driving? That's what happened in this next video we're going to take a look at. A man named Jace was driving down a road late at night in South Australia when out of nowhere this happened. Over on the side of the road, a vehicle can be seen parked with the driver's side door open, while three individuals appear to be rummaging through the trunk, seemingly searching for something. While this is going on, another individual walks into the road toward Jace, arms outstretched, seemingly trying to get him to stop. He's holding a beer bottle and what looks like a frying pan or something similar.
I can't read.
Thankfully, it seems Jace was able to get past these people without any harm coming his way, but it was definitely a terrifying encounter. Several people in the comments shared stories of similar things happening to them, especially
Yeah, I
on
don't know if I got
rural
it,
or
though.
isolated roads. Others pointed out that in situations like these, even if it seems like someone needs help, it's sometimes best to keep driving, just in case it's a setup for something more dangerous. And honestly, I'd have to agree. The Australian outback is vast and mostly empty, and while it's beautiful, it can also be incredibly dangerous. There have been real cases of people being lured into traps on remote roads, most famously the Peter Falconio case, where a British backpacker was murdered in the outback after he and his girlfriend were flagged down by a man pretending to need help. So while this encounter might have just been a group of drunk people messing around, it's hard not to feel uneasy, especially with the man walking toward the car holding who knows what. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled next time you're driving late at night. You never know who or what might be waiting.
She's had too much brandy to cake, that's why they look pissed.
No, I did too much brandy to me.
Fucking hell. How many jokes can you crack about a cake?
A man named Chase
Plenty. You've done at least 3 hours worth over 2 fucking lives.
Oh, she's swearing now.
His wife was staying at her grandfather's house, a home where he had recently passed away.
No.
While they were trying to settle in for the night, they kept hearing the bedroom door trying to open, which understandably freaked them out. So they pulled out their phone and started recording the incident for us to see.
We were just going to bed and we're not.
It's a piece of delivery, man. Luckily she didn't bake this muffin.
No, Morrison's special.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door.
That's the nickname, Melmo.
Sure.
Melmo.
Yeah, Melmo.
Chase says that he packed up their things and took his wife out to the car, then came back inside alone to grab the rest of their belongings, leaving the bedroom door open behind him.
Bit like Chucky,
In the second part of the video, we watch as they attempt to leave, but the door begins to rattle again. This time, it's even more intense, almost like something unseen is desperately trying to get them to stay.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed.
We're on about doing the monk's house one time though, Mackenzie, if you want to come off Superman, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we're out here.
But only caveat is it's £400 to rent it for blooming night.
I'll pay
Is it
two
possible
towards
that
it,
this
I'm
is
not
the
kidding.
spirit of Chase's wife's grandfather?
Chuckmore.
Maybe he wasn't ready to let go
Oh,
yet.
you-
Or perhaps he simply wanted their company in the home he once lived in. It's also worth
once
noting
made out
that
Becky
while
an
doors can
engagement
move
cake
due
as
to
well.
drafts...
Oh my god!
I didn't make the cake. I just decorated them. She fucking had him at an engagement party as well. She did.
The timing and persistence in this
Yeah,
clip
no,
was a little
Tom.
too deliberate to write off
I
entirely.
think she was just being polite.
Especially considering that they were already on edge and the door had
always
been left
love that.
open beforehand.
Oh, they're really good.
Sadly,
No,
we'll
like
never
a
know the
cartoon
definite answer.
character.
Why couldn't I seen that birthday cake and I just ripped piss at you there and then? Didn't anybody say out to you?
Yeah, we're all laughing.
Good.
But honestly,
We're
it's
all
probably for
pissing
the
ourselves.
best that they decided to leave. Just in case something truly unwanted was waiting on the other side that door. TikTok user Shirley Chero
It did. It went tits up.
posted the following video while filming inside a house to show her husband, who she says absolutely hates house hunting. At the time of the recording, Shirley Chero says she was alone in the house with her estate agent. Take a look at this moment right here and see if you catch anything strange.
Millie, if you're still watching, don't get Emma to, well, Melmo to get you cookie or cake or whatever. People went to funeral instead of
And that goes.
They were good, them ones though. I'm like cartoon characters of the faces. I drew them.
If you look closely, you can make out what seems to be a ghostly head briefly peeking into the room before vanishing without a trace. According to Shirley Chero, she didn't even notice anything odd until she rewatched the footage later that day. And here's where things get even weirder. It wasn't her estate agent. You can actually hear the agent's voice coming from another part of the house at the exact time this figure appears.
And that goes.
So naturally the big question is, who or what was it? Now, skeptics might point out that the figure does clearly resemble
Morrison's
a woman,
Vic, you're
which
okay,
could suggest a third person was somehow present. But according to Lucero, the only people in the house were herself and the estate agent, and we can hear the agent speaking from another room at the exact moment this figure appears. Could it have been someone else who quickly stepped into view and left through the door with incredibly precise timing? It's technically possible, but highly unlikely, given how calm and empty the house appears otherwise. When you consider all of that, it really makes you wonder what was actually caught on camera.
Could have been the grandma with dementia. He's pretty good with his editing though, like that, that's good.
More nightmares. Gilmore in the bath.
A Reddit user known as Loose Alternative 77 recently shared a fascinating clip on the High Strangeness subreddit, a video that's been sparking a ton of debate across the community. According to the post, the footage was discovered online and reposted for discussion. It was filmed at an undisclosed location, either in the middle of the day or at night. The lighting makes it difficult to say for sure, and it captures something that will definitely make you raise an eyebrow. Take a look for yourself.
Oh, cool. No, this is fake. I've seen this one. Yeah, because this same ship's turned up in another one.
Mm.
There's one out there and it looks like a Halo dropship.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good though. It's definitely, yeah, could be. Whoever's edited it's done a bloody good job.
In the video, a UFO-like object can be seen floating in the air. What's particularly strange is that it appears to be spinning around its own axis in a very
that moved. So watch.
In the video, a UFO-like object can be seen floating in the air. What's particularly strange is that it appears to be spinning around its own axis in a very smooth, deliberate motion. The uploader says he personally believes the video is authentic, but admits he's unsure of what exactly he's looking at. He also notes that it doesn't appear to be CGI. That said, many commenters have suggested that it could be CGI, pointing out how fluid and surreal the object's motion appears.
It's not fluent with it.
But here's the thing. Even if it is CGI, it would have to be very high quality and convincingly rendered, especially given the lighting, shadows and subtle camera movements that seem to interact naturally with the object. It's not your typical cheap overlay or obvious digital fake. Others in the comments are hoping for more details like the location and time of day to help further analyze the footage, but so far that information hasn't been made available. Still, whether real or fabricated, this is easily one of the most intriguing UFO clips to surface in a while. It's the kind of video that sticks in your mind and makes you wonder, what exactly did we just watch? Do you think this is the real deal, or just a very well executed fake?
That's my problem with a lot of these ships.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Ripped off some
I'm curious to hear what you think.
I'll see if I can find it. I'll have a look on my phone, I'll see if I can find it.
A YouTube channel known as ScreamFreak79 posted a video on February 4th, 2011 that shows a couple of guys standing outside in the middle of the night in a creepy forest. They're trying to make contact with the spirit they believe might be lurking in the area. At first, it seems like nothing is happening, like their attempts at communication aren't working. But that all changes in a matter of seconds when something truly unexpected happens.
It was bloody good though. Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. That's good that though.
I like how they run towards
Out of nowhere, the two men are startled after noticing something in the distance. Just moments later, we can see what appears to be a ghostly apparition quickly moving through the trees before it vanishes into thin air, never to be seen or heard from again. The figure's movement is fast and eerily smooth, and it definitely stands out against the surrounding darkness. It's not easy to tell what it is, but it doesn't look like a person casually walking through the woods, more like something gliding. This video dates back to 2011, and unfortunately,
it's been around for a while. That one could be, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That means this.
It's good anyway if you've done that. Whichever way they've done it, it's good.
Some viewers
that's how they
believe
appear.
This was a
Like that
legitimate
straight away. That's how quick they
encounter.
move.
Others have suggested it could have been a prank, a person dressed in white moving quickly through the trees, or even a camera artifact or low-resolution trick of the light. But if it was faked, it's worth noting how convincingly eerie it still looks over a decade later, especially with the timing of the reactions and the setting. It feels authentic, whether or not it is. So what do you think? Did these two amateur ghost hunters actually manage to film a spirit in the woods that night, or was it something else entirely? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Gelmo, the return.
A Reddit user known as Hard Lethal posted a video to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit a couple of weeks ago, and it's been getting a lot of attention ever since. According to the post, the uploader originally thought this video had been lost, but ended up finding it buried in a message thread with his boss, who was actually the one who filmed it. The footage was taken in an old warehouse, which the uploader says dates back to the 1960s. He adds that while they ran a business out of that location for a while, they constantly experienced strange, unexplained events, this being one of the most chilling. Let's take a look at what he's talking about. If you focus on things around the 22-second mark, you'll notice something subtle but unsettling. A shadow-like figure moves to the right, then seems to turn back and close the door. It's not the easiest thing to catch on the first viewing, but if you rewind and time it right, you'll definitely see the movement. It's there, and it doesn't look like it's being cast by anything visible in the scene. In the comments, the uploader explains, quote, "A shadow should not even be able to appear in that corner of the room. There was nothing to cast it. We even let the front door open to let the wind blow and see if we could recreate the video, but nothing could explain it." End quote. Some viewers have speculated that it could be a trick of light or even an insect on the camera lens. But if you watch closely, the way the shadow moves and the fact that it seemingly interacts with the door makes those explanations feel less likely. If it was faked, it was done very subtly and convincingly. It's the kind of video that doesn't hit you right away, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that might be the creepiest part. So if you're watching this before bed, well, sweet dreams. This piece of home security camera footage was filmed on March 7th, 2025, and was posted to the TikTok account of a woman named Brandy Warren. At first glance, everything in the video looks calm, just a regular quiet night in the house. Brandy is likely asleep, given how late it is, and nothing seems out of place. But in just a matter of seconds, this ordinary footage takes a serious turn into nightmare territory. First, you can see a light suddenly turn on in another room, which quickly gets the attention of the family dog. That alone is unsettling, but then things get even stranger. A pale face appears briefly in the doorway, peeking out from behind the edge. Moments later, a small shadowy figure, a shadow person, can be seen standing in the doorway before vanishing completely. Brandy says her husband initially thought their daughter had gotten up and was playing with the lights or wandering around, but she swore that she hadn't moved from bed. When they watched the video back, both were completely terrified and understandably so. Now, some commenters have suggested this could be a trick of lighting or perhaps even a glitch in the camera, but if it is, it's an especially well-timed one. The synchronized movement of the light, the face, the dog reacting, and the shadow figure's brief appearance all seem too perfectly aligned to dismiss outright. So what exactly was going on here?
That's why I didn't
Who
sleep.
or what was that shadow figure? Was it trying to frighten the family, or was it simply passing through, leaving behind only questions? We'll probably never know the full truth, but whatever it was, it clearly left a lasting impression on the people who experienced it, and now on us too.
It's a good one, actually.
Yeah, I like that one.
Definitely know it.
Reddit user Uppers Downers posted a video to the Paranormal Video subreddit about 3 years ago, showcasing footage captured by a home security camera positioned near their front driveway in the middle of the night. At first, the footage shows nothing unusual, just a quiet, uneventful night on the uploader street. But things quickly take a turn for the weird.
Isn't it where that alien walks by or something?
What?
Show some appears.
Did you not see
the
it?
cat. That was the cat.
Jumped up the...
Yeah, that was the cat.
Right, okay.
We see the uploader's cat, Gus, walk into frame, and it's here where things get really bizarre. Out of nowhere, Gus can be seen scaling the side of a nearby house in a matter of seconds, and the way he does it doesn't quite look natural. It's not just fast, it's unnervingly fast, almost as if the footage is glitched or manipulated. And if you take a closer look at the trees just off to the side, you might notice something even stranger. There appears to be something up there, possibly a figure or shape, that briefly flickers and disappears from view. The uploader admits that after seeing the footage, they were left feeling creeped out by their own cat, and were hoping someone could offer a logical explanation. But as far as the thread goes, no clear answer was ever found. Some people in the comments joked about Gus being possessed or a shapeshifter. Others suggested it might be a glitch in the camera's motion or exposure settings. But even if that's the case, the video still has a surreal, unsettling vibe to it that's hard to shake. So was this just a cat doing cat things in a weirdly timed sequence, or did something else mess with the footage, or with Gus himself? We may never know. But here's hoping the uploader and Gus made peace, and that the little guy is just a bit odd, not otherworldly.
Maybe. Maybe not. Number 1.
A woman named Jenna Snow posted a series of videos to her TikTok account last year, documenting some seriously creepy things happening at the hotel where she works. In the clips, we watch as Jenna films security camera footage that seems to capture a ghostly apparition appearing inside the hotel. Her boss also chimes in, offering a theory about what might be going on, and honestly it only adds to the unsettling vibe.
They said it's not the hotel that's haunted, it's the graveyard.
Oh.
So this service road here where Danny and I used to park, that's the old Stony Plain Road.
Why would somebody haunt the graveyard? Like, come on.
When they dug up all the bodies here, moved them over to the graveyard.
They dug up the bodies and what?
That definitely seems to be something bizarre happening in that hotel. The figure captured on camera has that classic translucent shadowy look, just enough to make your skin crawl. And it's not just a one-time event either. The apparition seems to show up on multiple occasions, moving through different parts of the building.
Hey Noel! What's up?
Oh yeah, I see it again.
Yeah, let's try and sit in the chair. Sometimes he'll stay there for a minute.
He is. How do you know this?
Well, because Danny and I caught him earlier when Danny was in the games room locking up.
What's frustrating is that we don't know the name of the hotel, so there's no way to dig deeper or look into its history. If it is haunted, there's a whole backstory we're missing out on, and possibly other encounters no one's posted yet. Some commenters have speculated that this could be a lingering spirit, may be tied to something tragic that happened on the property. Others think it could be a camera glitch or even someone messing with the footage. But the fact that it appears multiple times and always in a different way makes the CGI or hoax angle feel less likely. So what exactly is going on here? We may never know for sure. Let's just hope that if this hotel is haunted, none of us accidentally end up booking a room there, completely unaware we're stepping into the same building from this footage. And that was 13 scary videos.
Right, let's try this one and then we're going to call it. Go! Oh, for God's sake. I've been rickrolled. Unbelievable.
Hey, what's up?
Shit, I'm going to get a price strike. God damn it. Right, we'll finish on some of these and then we'll call it.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Your bar's dead.
You can only move when the lights are off.
Oh, God,
you can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are you ready?
Rickrolled!
Went looking for it as well.
Okay. All right. You have 5 moves to get to me.
Oh
my God.
Turned the light
Hang on,
off.
Ari. Something fell, right?
Yeah, it was sitting right here.
So I get a copyright strike.
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell. That's how this blew off. There's no way
It
this
was here?
fell. Look how heavy this is.
No.
Yes, it was sitting right here. Did you touch that?
No, she didn't touch it.
No, that's.
No, that's the one we started on last time. We ain't seen this one yet. Oh, we've seen it before, you mean? Oh, skip ahead. Alright, YouTube,
In the
please.
following video, a mother and her 2 children are standing outside their house after
okay?
seeing something very alarming. They had just come back from walking outside when something on the 2nd floor window catches their attention.
Yeah,
the family couldn't help but record this on the off chance that no one would believe them. Using a flashlight they had brought along to their nightly walk.
God damn it. Kill that. Let's go back. Refresh. Let's try. This is short. Let's try this one. Go.
The following video shows 3 friends who are hanging out at a friend's house when suddenly an unsettling occurrence is caught on camera. What starts off as a simple get-together eventually turns into something straight out of a horror movie.
This clips it.
The friend hosting the gathering is filming her friends, showing off her new camera when the following is caught on tape. This is what was captured.
Cámara.
Hey.
Hola.
¿Qué es boludo? Me gusta. Hola. Qué divina tu cámara.
¿Te gusta? Mía, boluda. A nadie me regaló. Me regaló mi mamá.
Ay, comiste todo, hija de puta. Tenía hambre. Escucha, trae mate. Hace mate. Dale, dale. Mirá.
Aguanta el
Mira,
pico.
me la usa.
Ahí está. Ajá.
Dale. Te compras y no se lo usa. Escucha, ¿qué pasó con Gaby? Te cuento lo que pasó. Gaby tuvo un accidente. ¿Qué le pasó? Chocó con la moto. Con la moto del papá. No. ¿Con quién iba? Con la moto del papá chocó. Vamos a jugar lo de la copa. No, dale, eso estamos. Y para eso vinimos más o menos. Dale. No, qué crota. Vinimos a visitar para eso. Dale, claro. Claro, boludo. Estábamos jugando con ellos anoche. Dale. Y vamos a grabar con tu cámara. Dale, vamos. Pará.
¿Qué?
Saca eso ahí.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Sí?
Ay, no, tráele más allá. A ver.
Ahí estamos entonces.
Acá.
Ricky set up. Oh, yeah. Ouija board.
Ahí.
Más frío, tu mate.
Ahí.
Más o menos. Poné
ahí.
Date un con hambre.
Ahí se ve, ahí está.
¿Ahí está bien?
Feliz.
Para. Yo tengo más experiencia. Pregunta, bueno, ¿en serio lo que está pasando?
Sí, en serio.
Pregunta si hay alguien en esta casa. ¿Hay alguien en esta casa?
No jodan, ¿en serio se movió? No jodan, ¿en serio? ¿Viste? Vos sos boluda.
Ay, no, una joda. Ay, fue una joda, basta.
¿Puedo hacer con esto?
Pero, boluda, disculpa. No.
It does move like that if it helps.
Está bien.
Pero si vos...
Una joda. Fuera, boluda, estoy mintiendo, no estoy jodiendo. Para clarizar. Eso se movió en serio.
Sí.
Hay que terminar.
No,
Sí.
No, boluda, dale, que tengo miedo, boluda.
Now, in case you missed it, towards the end of the video, moments before the lights go out, the wine glass can be seen moving on its own once more before one of them notices.
Oh, it's got two.
It was at this point that they realized that they
Sorry. Cat cam.
This next video comes from two friends who caught something pretty creepy on camera. The video takes place inside a friend's house where numerous unexplainable incidents have occurred, from hearing footsteps from the floor above to seeing things move on their own. The activity in this house is considered to be very high. One day, as the two friends were watching a movie alone inside the house, strange things started happening. It was only after the first couple occurrences that the friend visiting decided to record the activity. Mind you that the friend recording recently met the person who owns this place, so it's his first time being here. With that said, this is what was captured.
Alors, on vient de mettre pause au film, ça a couru à l'étage, et ça bouge de ouf. Lucas, tu vas voir.
C'est grave chelou que ça bouge sans rien. Ça va se casser la gueule.
C'est hyper flippant.
Ça s'arrête pas, hein.
Faut qu'on aille voir.
Vas-y.
Je t'attends en bas. Hein.
Cool. Bah, viens avec moi.
God, I hate watching scary movies. Now I'm checking my blooming door.
Merde, ta chambre. C'est déjà bien flippant.
La chambre rouge.
That's the first.
They get to the room, but find no one there. A few minutes pass, and the friend recording tells us about the situation.
It's copyright strike, here we come. Go.
Elmo, what are you going to do with that stick? There's lots of things you can do with this stick, Elmo.
That's Noah when he gets older. Oh God.
Là, on est sur le reportage. Dès qu'on a entendu quelqu'un littéralement courir à l'étage.
It'll be Emily that. She'll be like, I can't deal with this. Right.
I'm gonna make a cake again just so I can beat it.
Oh God, no. No.
Just so I can beat it up.
No.
C'est le placard où j'ai mis tout le bordel que j'ai emménagé. Puis c'est allumé.
Oh, come on.
C'est pas allumé normalement.
There's lots of things you can do with this stick, Elmo.
Same one, innit? I'll have to run that as a shot.
After minutes of just staring at the closet, they make their way towards it and check inside. But just like the red room, No one was in there.
Yeah.
Unable to find the source of the running footsteps, they proceed to go back down. But then, just as they reach the bottom of the stairs,
find the Elmo
they
one?
capture this.
And then call it.
Yeah.
Right, we're just going to do the Elmo one and I'm going to call it. Because I'm tired. Right, where were it? Oh, boss, it's going to be an ass.
On the night of November 16 of 2024, the
it's
school
that
teacher stands outside of his class while struggling to remain calm. Only a few minutes ago, he was just inside.
Is it that one? Oh, it might be one of these, actually.
It's that one.
On Feb.
We play this. Yeah, I'll play this. Hang on.
Elmo destruction! Elmo destruction! Elmo
Yeah, go for it, dude. You're alright. It's fine, don't worry.
February 20th of 2025,
Well, I got 42
a mother
subs, so it
records
doesn't
her
matter about
child's
strikes,
balloon.
does it?
After seeing it do something that terrified her immensely, she films the balloon, hoping that it does it again on camera.
Surprise! Look what I've got here!
I'm dying to get one of these Elmo balloons.
You've got to float like that though, you have to put edges in it.
I'll fucking get some. I'm not kidding.
You won't catch by edge.
Helium?
Helium, sorry.
You can.
For some reason, the balloon comes to a sudden halt near the basement door. Now you might
Well,
be
she would
wondering
have it
what
in
is so
back.
frightening about this balloon. After all, it appears to be doing normal balloon things. Well,
have it in
according to
background.
Rachel, the mother, this
Yeah.
balloon
Have
always
it in
ends up at the
background.
basement entrance,
Oh,
and it doesn't go in
it's
unless
massive.
her son follows it inside.
Roll another blunt.
Oh, is Elmo in it?
No, I should play this song to the Elmo clip.
Let me screenshot that.
Unlike other instances where the balloon just suddenly stops near the entrance, here it goes all the way in, and it's only when Rachel's son begins to pursue it that it does this. Now it might be possible that a draft or an airflow is causing the balloon to move towards the basement, but to have it stop only a few feet away from the cellar, despite being left open occasionally, is a bit strange. Whether it's upstairs or in the furthest corner of the house, it always follows the same path before somehow stopping around the same spot. To Rachel, this doesn't make any sense.
No, but it stopped at the basement door. Okay.
Now these occurrences wouldn't be the last of them, as just recently this happened. It's around 9:30 at night when this was captured.
I can't even do it. It's just absolutely.
Look at him walking up the stairs!
Quiet.
It's just.
Look at it! Oh, we should. Do you know what? We need to get something like this and set it up, and we can put a knife in its hand.
22 quid on Amazon. Well worth it. Okay, this is coming to yours with a flamethrower.
As if the incidents before weren't creepy enough, this happens. The balloon seemingly makes its way towards the top of the stairs, directly towards Rachel without stopping, but when it gets to the top, it abruptly stops. Somehow, the natural buoyancy of this balloon ceases as if acting independently from the laws of physics. It just doesn't move at all.
Oh god,
Even the dogs in the background were unsettled
yeah.
by the strange occurrence. Now, it's apparent to the family that something isn't right with this balloon. They know that getting rid of it would be a good idea, but their son refuses to have it thrown away. So, they continue to keep it. After all, it'll deflate over time and be rendered useless within a few days. However, although initially thinking that things would be okay, something happens that quickly changes their minds. Only a day or two later, Rachel is home alone when she experiences something that she considers as the most disturbing thing ever. It's late at night when this was captured.
It's them breathing.
I wonder if they've done it with a fishing line or something. Just that again. Right, mate. So we watched this video yesterday. So
Quiet.
Selmo brother. That's apparently a haunted thing. And then if you give me a sec, I'm gonna break the stream
here we
again.
go.
And check that back. Right, bear with me. And then this is to put you in picture. So Emma did a birthday cake for her grandson. Can you spot any resemblance?
Cake killer.
Oh, you're never gonna live that down, are you?
No, it's funny. It is.
Oh dear. And that's it coming back to avenge his death.
It's not Tickle Me Elmo, is it? It's Pickle Me Elmo. It's so freaky how it moves. Mackenzie. An abomination. I'm definitely buying one of them.
Oh, that is creepy though, that.
As if the incidents before weren't creepy enough, this happens. The balloon seemingly makes its way towards the top of the stairs, directly towards Rachel without stopping. But when it gets to the top, it abruptly stops.
And then it's stopping dead
The
at the top of the
natural buoyancy of
stairs.
this balloon seizes, as if acting independently from the laws of physics. It just doesn't
Hey,
move at
no
all.
cake.
Even the dogs in the background were unsettled by the strange occurrence.
There's no way
Now, it's apparent to the family that something isn't right with this balloon. They know that getting rid of it would be a good idea, but their son refuses to have it thrown away. So, they continue to keep it.
he's obsessed
After all,
with it, innit?
it'll deflate over time and be rendered useless within a few days. However, although initially thinking that things...
Mine.
Hang on.
It is though.
Oh, Jesus. I really need to save this photograph. Oh, it is as well. Oh my God. Because it's disabled Elmo, that's why.
It's messed up, isn't it?
How did you even have guts to serve it?
We just cut it up.
Birthday, Noah!
We just cut it up in it. We just gave in.
She's been berated now for 2 videos, bless. Jesus. I'll finish this off with God.
Something happens that quickly changes their minds. Only
I'm
a
not
day or 2
finished.
later, Rachel is home alone when she experiences something that she considers as the most disturbing thing ever. It's late at night when this was
Uncanny,
captured.
definitely. Lie out, man.
It were a good attempt for a first attempt. That's all I'll say.
She's that bad, yeah. There'll be ransomware soon at some big company.
That'll just flash up on computer screen and it'll go blank.
And Elmo be like that.
Oh
Selmo. It's Chuck Elmo.
Shall I order one of them? do a spirit box with me. Hold it up, Phil. Say it. Help.
Strelmo. Yeah, that's why he's come back as, because he's strolling. That's Emma. Oh my god! I don't know.
That's not.
It could be though.
At the
Look
top
how
of the
it's,
stairs, in the corner of the doorframe, a forehead is seen.
Look at the outline on it. It's
Rachel
really weird.
initially saw something, yet
There,
didn't know
you
what
see
it
it?
was. But after taking a closer look, she sees it. A forehead that
weird,
naturally leads down to a pair of eyes. However, if you slow the video frame by frame, you'll notice the supposed face she'd seen. Yet something about it has left Rachel and her husband immensely unsettled.
Brilliant.
Naturally, Rachel was shaken up.
assassin.
If the balloon hadn't convinced them that something was up with their basement, then this definitely did. Either someone or something is in there. Given all that's happened before, they can't help but think that this was responsible for the balloon's odd behavior. To them, it seems that the path the balloon would always follow wasn't just due to physics, but instead by something else. Now, Rachel has since then locked the basement.
We've been on
and
Elmo
won't
all
open
the
it
time.
anytime soon.
Everything's
But while there
Elmo.
has yet to be a definitive explanation, the mystery still remains. Just what exactly did Rachel and her family witness in their house? As with
Emma's
all
cooking.
videos, this one remains unsolved.
Right, it's been emotional again with the Elmo stuff. Yeah, it's Elmo again. He's for the McKay. But she's not disabled. Oh God!
I am where it comes to making cakes. My mum were there, she says it were nice. So
If you bake me a cake, I might actually enjoy my birthday.
I'm going to bake it.
We'll have a party.
So
It'll be unveiling.
if I do Jabba the Hutt, that might turn out alright.
Oh
Jabba.
God! Yeah, definitely. Right, I'm not going to be on for a little while because I've got I'm on a course next week, Monday to Friday. So we'll try and make Sunday night possibly for a bit of a live. Your mum's lying.
I know she was lying, but she's my mum. She's got to lie. She's got to lie.
Oh God!
She's got to lie.
Oh, what you want to say?
Wankers. No, I've enjoyed that. That was funny.
Yeah,
I have. It was funny. It was funny. It was funny.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining
I'm not
us.
doing. I'm not remaking.
You should remake Elmo.
No. I never said I was.
Emma Ramsey.
Emma Ramsey.
If you were Gordon Ramsay's missus, he'd have murdered you.
I'd probably ask him to.
It would be in papers and everything, that. And then the short cake would be like, yeah, can't blame him.
I think he'd probably absolutely wet himself laughing at that. Send it to him.
Oh, God, he won't see that.
He would.
He's got a PR team for all his media stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, they'd show him that.
Yeah, well.
He'd ring
Might
me.
be a good
He'd ring
idea
me
if anybody
personally.
can like hit up Gordon Ramsay.
He'd ring me personally.
Do Cookie Monster instead. That'd probably pass for Cookie Monster because it looks nothing like Elmo. Well done,
one?
Timmy.
What's that? Timmy. Timmy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck's sake. I could do that one in bin that looks like a nug.
Yeah, it could do.
What's he called? Can't remember now. I could do Jabba though. It's just like a big piece of shit.
You still mess that up. Oh, Jesus.
Just do a massive piece of shit with eyes on it.
Right. That it. Oh, what you want to say? He's head ringing until it looks like it's him.
He'd shout at me, wouldn't he? I'd want him to. I'd be like, oh, Gordon, do it again. I'll just make another cake so you can shout at me again. I like it. Holy shit.
I've got a really bad joke, but I'm not saying it here.
No, don't.
I'm not. Oh,
Right.
right.
What your jokes are like.
I know, they're terrible.
Well, thanks for joining us and laughing at me.
Cookies.
Elmo's got cookies for eyes. Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. I like Oscar the Grouch. He's like a nug. A nugger dog.
Do you know that Give a Wish Foundation?
Yeah.
Can you imagine he started baking cakes for that?
I could just say that it's my messed up daughter that's done it. I've got a child that I keep in attic, and she bakes cakes. So you've got to say that they're nice because I'm her mum. I think they're nice.
Right, everybody, we're going to depart. So, has anyone got else to say? We'll get a couple of minutes. Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody, and thank you for obviously wasting your time with us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
If anybody else is watching on replay, thank you for watching as well. And good night from NAPM and good night from
Gelmo.
Selmo.
Selmo. Elmo. Any others you can think of?
Yeah, you do, Mick.
Oh, me upset.
Don't start, she's old. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, for God's sake, Mackenzie. That's bad. Oh, fucking hell.
Make straight swap. She might be alright with that.
Oh, Millie.
She'd get wrong colour though.
Oh. Fucking hell. Don't, because I'm going to fart.
You fart then?
No. Oh, God.
She won't fart in bed at all. It's so weird. You just fart.
Don't tickle Galvo.
Nah, you can't kill her, yeah. See you all in a bit. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I need to exit now. Bye.